first day I came to London. It's the day that I came to Southbank skate park. Because I asked some random skateboarder where's the best spot to skate in London, and he recommended this place to me.
First started actually skating here about 2 years ago, probably, yeah. But I came here when I was a little kid because I knew about Southbank.
Stretched 2 miles along the south side of the River Thames in central London, Southbank forms a large tourist district and is home to the arts, entertainment and one of the world's most popular skate parks, the Undercroft. Since the early 70s, the Undercroft at the Southbank Centre has been attracting skaters, BMXers, graffiti artists and photographers from around the world. The beloved skate park has been featured in countless films and was recently the backdrop for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 video game.
Basically, like Southbank is kind of like a mecca for all the skateboarders in all around the world. Because if you see it, like in here, you can see all different type of skateboarders from all around the world. As example, that guy over there is Italian. Like I've seen 3 different countries skateboarders in here.
The skate park may be a mecca for skaters around the world, but someone is trying very hard to take the park away. In order to raise funds to support their new festival wing, the Southbank Centre charity has released plans to relocate the skate park to a site less than 120 metres away. They hope to introduce new retail shops and restaurants to the spot where the skate park is now. Outside of the main building, there is a bulletin board explaining the plans from the Southbank Centre's perspective. It reads, "Our skateboarders are not being asked to leave." However, it is clear from talking to the skateboarders at Southbank that not everyone shares the Southbank Centre's perspective.
I really appreciate what they're trying to like relocate a place, like they're gonna give a new place to skateboarders, but it doesn't make any sense. Like they can put their shops over there.
I personally, I've just finished an architecture degree, and for one of my years I did a research on this place and the fact that when the building plans were set through for Southbank, this particular undercroft had no purpose other than being an undercroft. So the fact that they're taking it away to fit what need doesn't make any sense, because if you check those original floor plans, none of this was meant to have anything other than what it is.
Once hearing the news about the Southbank Centre's new grand plans to move the skate park in March, in an effort to save the beloved Southbank park, Duncan Pearce started the Long Live Southbank organisation. Long Live Southbank has prompted a social movement in the form of petitions, t-shirt selling, and now has a huge social networking community.
The first time I heard on the radio that they're going to close down Southbank, what I did was like I went to the Lambeth North website and I looked into it, how can I stop, or like how can I try to save this place. So they have given some advices saying that start a petition online and just educate the people. So I was following the instructions and I started the petition online on Lambeth North Council webpage. So basically I managed to get 20,000 signatures within 3 weeks, which is really impressive. And I got this vibe saying me that, okay, this is possible, I can save this place. And like, I educated all my friends, fellow skateboarders, and we started this organization called Long Live Southbank.
I'm part of the Long Live Southbank campaign. We've been running since about April. We're a registered campaign, we've got legal help, and we have a website, we hold events, we get petitions signed. We're trying to turn it into a village green, which would mean that basically they can't get any planning permission forward, so they can't touch it and it'll have to stay how it is. That's what we're fighting towards.
Every day, volunteers set up a table at the Southbank Centre skate park to get more people to sign their petition to save it. They also sell t-shirts to help raise money to support their efforts.
Yeah, we've been on the table here every day for the last couple of months, and it's still online, trying to get our numbers up for our campaign, just to try and protect the skate spot. The skateboarders have been here for 40 years because they're trying to turn it into retail.
The Southbank Centre recognises the backlash against the relocation of the skate park, though they have ignored our requests for comment despite repeated attempts to contact the organisation. They have set up their own petition and campaign known as Southbank for All. The website details the plans for the festival wing, which aims to fund new spaces for children, young people, education and art. They have also given members of the skateboarding community and the community at large the chance to give their feedback for the new skate park. The Southbank for All website offers a forum for users to offer suggestions and visions of what the new skate park could be. But the fact remains, the skaters don't want a new skate park.
They have shrunk down the skate park from past couple of 20 years. Like this skate park used to run all the way back, a really big skate park. They put this wall and put a restaurant on behind it, which is like, now they're trying to shrink us down and like corner us.
The plan is that they'll get rid of this and basically rebuild another sort of skate park under the Hungerford Bridge, literally just over there. But
That's going to be one of those things where it's a ramp.
yeah, it won't be properly designed, and it kind of
You
defeats
can't
the
bring
point.
meeting there. The whole point is the people coming down here to express themselves under here.
The Undercroft has been hailed as the birthplace of British skateboarding and has nurtured the talents of people such as Lewis Chewy Cannon, Ben Fairfax and Joey Pressey, all professional skateboarders. It has become the urban art setting to the high culture of modern offerings at the South Bank Centre.
Yeah, it's very famous in my country, in Italy. It's very famous. It's the home of every skater here in London, and for the skater of the world is fantastic. This place is fantastic.
The locals that inhabit the Undercroft can be seen hanging around almost every day, learning new tricks or enjoying each other's company.
You know, it's just like, it's a piece of history, it's like classic vibes you can't get anywhere else. It's just South Bank. Yeah. It's kind of a developmental spot in that way. It's just fun. Like, yeah, I've had fun, that's how it's impacted me really.
Yeah, just come here and skate every day.
I mean, it's kind of a hard spot to skate at first, so I guess it like, I don't know, it like helps you skate different terrain and that, because it's really gnarly.
Even though the South Bank Centre appears to have good intentions with their plan to tear down the legendary skate park, relocate and build it, the skaters are not convinced with this and feel as though creating a new skate park will change everything. Though they will try their best to replicate the skating equipment that was in the original skate park and bring it to the new location, it will be impossible for them to replicate the personal memories, stories and history of this 40-year-old icon for British skateboarding.
One person was 54 years old. He told me this place is the first place that he started skating, and he did crazy, amazing tricks. Like, he got his memories in here. Like, that's history and memories and feelings, you know. You cannot relocate the feelings.
If they were to remove the skate park, they would not just be taking away a place for the community to skate or bike, but a hangout spot to meet people with similar interests.
If they do succeed in tearing it down, which I highly doubt, it'll just be devastating. There's nowhere like this in London or in England at all, where there's just a free space for these people to come and create it, because they have created this themselves. It wasn't built as a skate park. So it'll just be completely devastating and there's really nowhere to go. So
I used to live in Shanghai and there's a spot there called Love Park. South Bank is like the Love Park of London. It's like, there won't be that central spot where loads of people are hanging out. You know, like, I mean, it's just kind of, it's so obvious. There's just not going to be that spot.
If the skate park gets torn down, it's gonna be a massive sort of spanner in the works. Everything. Like this, as it was trying to portray that this is a proper hub for just youth culture in general. So,
Yeah, it is really beneficial for the community because kids don't hang around on the streets, they don't get involved in drugs, and they stay focused on skateboarding.
Though the South Bank Centre believes its proposal to relocate the skate park is a positive solution, to all the people that come to South Bank, whether it's been 2 years or 10 years, it simply will not be the same. They will never be able to get their time and memories back if it is relocated. For now, the fate of the skate park is unknown, but there is still hope for the skaters.
We broke a record for the amount of objections handed in with regards to a planning permission. 7,500 the other day. We got them to retract, to push back the deadline for the redevelopment for 6 months while they reconsider it, in everyone's interest.
In fact, due to these objections, the skaters have won their bid for the Lambeth Council to list the skate park as an asset of community value. This doesn't mean that the skate park will be saved from redevelopment, but it does mean that it has historic value. So so the South Bank Centre skaters can purchase the site if it's up for sale. Unfortunately, a South Bank spokeswoman said that there are no intentions of selling the Undercroft, therefore the decision won't affect the plans. But nothing is set in stone. Artistic Director of South Bank, Jude Kelly, has made it clear that the plans for redesigning the skate park have not been put in place. In an interview with the London Evening Standard, she says, "I've asked for longer. I want to keep my promise that I will listen to what the skateboarders have to say. I'm going to slow it down a bit." When asked if the plans will be altered, she says, "I generally don't know. I don't want any young people to defend themselves against other young people. We are listening." And the skaters of South Bank have a lot to say.
Yeah, we've been pretty successful. We have altogether around like 100,000 signatures, like memberships.
Right now we have a positive feeling that we will be, and we are so looking forward into it. It's not for us, it's for the future generation what we're doing this.
I don't think they'll be successful because we have an overwhelming amount of support from all around the world, from London, all across England and the UK, from America, from France, from Spain, from everywhere. We've not heard a bad word. And as far as we can tell, the South Bank Centre are pretty scared because they're realising that we have so much support and no one wants this to go. So they're starting to get a bit worried because their planning permission application isn't going to go through, it will get rejected.
I think we're going to be successful.
Yeah, I think we're gonna win.
Yeah, long live South Bank.
Long live South Bank.
Long live